Okay, today we're just here to get some information out regarding some burglary investigations that the City of Milwaukee Police Department is currently investigating that we refer to as theft by trick investigations. These incidents are occurring primarily on the south side of the City of Milwaukee. We have had a couple of instances that have occurred on the north side of the city. These suspects typically target elderly individuals. They are appearing at their home. They will typically appear to the residents as a contractor or some type of utility worker. They will attempt to gain entry into the residences by some type of story indicating that they're there doing work on either a neighbor's residence or for a utility company, and they need access to the house to complete their work. Once they lure these victims either into the basement of the residence or out into the yard, then additional co-actors will enter the residence, rummage through the home looking for money, jewelry, other property to take. Typically there's communication that is conducted by either a cell phone or some type of radio, and once the actors that are going through the residences complete what they're doing and they make contact with the initial suspect that has lured these individuals to whatever location, either outside or in the basement, he completes what he's doing and then leaves the residence. And the victims usually will find that their homes have been burglarized at some time later during that day or the very next day. Right now we are looking at approximately 10 incidents that have occurred since the end of October, 5 of which have occurred this week alone, with one additional one occurring last week. And as I indicated, most of the victims in these incidents have been elderly citizens. One thing that we are looking at is that the possibility that some of these individuals have been followed from either shopping for groceries or other various errands that they've run. So we do want the citizens to be aware of their surroundings, especially when they're driving home, to make sure that they're not being followed. And if there are some concerns when someone appears at your door indicating that they either work for a contractor and or a utility company, to request some identification. If they're legitimate, then they will not have any problem either producing identification or giving you a phone number that you can call to contact that company. And if they are legitimate, they will be willing to wait. If they leave, then that may indicate that they are trying to somehow scam their way into your residence. What we would like is if anyone who may have had someone appear at their residence and has not been the victim but just was uneasy about these individuals and didn't feel comfortable, you may have some information that may be pertinent to our investigation. We would like you to contact the Milwaukee Police Department at 935-7360 with anything that you have. We have a couple of detectives that are working on this case during the day and the second shift, and they will be happy to get that information from you. We are aware that there are several other cases that are being investigated also by the suburban police departments west of the city of a very similar nature. So anything that you have would be certainly appreciated for us to continue our investigation with. The descriptions we've obtained from witnesses are either Hispanic or white males with very dark skin, usually ranging from anywhere in their 20s to about the mid to late 40s. We have several vehicles that have been observed at these locations, usually a light gray or silver minivan, a small tan or beige minivan, a white or gray box-style vehicle, a red auto, and then a light cream-colored auto as well. So if we received any calls, we would certainly like any descriptions of any individuals, any descriptions of any autos. If you are able to get any vehicle plates, we would certainly like that information as well. If you see these individuals going to any particular residence and you feel uneasy about a neighbor, please jot down the license plate number. Any information you can provide will be grateful. True, they've used the rules of being from the water department, so they need to get into the basement to check the water pipes. They'll go down there, they'll bang on some pipes. Some individuals will say that they've had a water main break in the area, so they'll need to check on the pipes in the homes. So that would be attributed to the cold weather.